Fielding fight is because of discomfort he's been feeling since he started. Told me he plans to have it checked out after this fight. But this is a
championship of the world. Canelo Alvarez defending against both men on both sides. Brian Kenny, Sergio Mora, Chris Mannix here ring.
Patient and poised with his elbows in. I notice his elbows are really...
When his last fight against Rocky Fielding just came through like a buzzsaw. 8 pounds in the super middleweight division. Early on.
Are huge volume punches either. They score their points on power.
It's Canelo though with a hard... The size difference. Jacobs is the taller man. But there is...
Power stabbing jab to the Canelo's stomach. Now. A lot of tension in the air, though.
Nope.
Jacobs makes his way. Jacobs should look for trying to win the round with a combination.
Seems to have that ability. Good body shot there. Jab to the head.
Jacobs, just like that.
Good body work there by Jacobs. 10-9, and that's it.
Jacobs told
that ability. He says he goes by the feel in the fight. Those hands, Chris Mannix, they're fast and explosive. Scheduled, of course, for 12. It's the middleweight championship of the world.
Shots, but an incredibly close round that could probably go either way.
Jacobs. Again, I think the harder shots were landed by Canelo. And he is pinpointing that right hip, the left hip.
But Canelo's not giving him that opportunity. Just too sharp, too fast.
Jacobs, though, has also found his rhythm in this fight.
A stabbing jab to Jacobs' body.
And another one, and it drives. These are scoring shots. Body shot there, wicked hook to the body of Jacobs. They both try to counter to the body right there, but Canelo got himself right there. So it's give and take, both going back and forth. His punches are always tight and crisp. That is very there by Jacobs. Answering as Canelo went for the hook.
Chess match, but it's a dangerous chess match.
Final sharp jab by Canelo. Tries with a wicked up.
That round, I should say, to Canelo Alvarez as well. One Trout, Gennady Golovkin. Part of that is his...
That's an excellent point, Chris, because in that last round, in round number 2, it's easier to see, and it's also easier to see by the...
Really smart as a southpaw angle. He dropped me with...
There's a hard right hand to the body on Jacobs, and you see when...
Holding on.
I rarely see turn southpaw and then have great success. It seems like...
I would do it just to give my opponent a different look, but I wouldn't punch and get a knockdown from that angle.
Yeah, but you have to be really disciplined.
A bunch of times too, and that, wow, strafing combination by Jacobs. 3. Jacobs, by the way, was New York City Golden Gloves champion 4 times. The cancerous tumor on his spine, and his life was never the same. But the world, he's been through a lot in his life.
Right hand, but it's still effective. I'm telling you, Daniel Jacobs, even though...
Which is extremely dangerous. Again, judging the fight the second time around for Canelo and Golovkin. Another interesting championship round. Oh my goodness. Not for $10. Owns the longest streak of title defenses at the middleweight. It's Canelo.
What he's doing now, he's jabbing. His corner must have told him Canelo is walking him down now. He's looking to come around with...
Yeah, and you're at least the other jab. Lots of jabs, nothing landed.
Could throw that right hand downstairs, but the jab starts all that.
And look, that's good, the advantage.
And that was one of my big questions coming into this type of pressure at bay.
See, that's what I like to see from fighters. Jacobs hit him a little bit.
Fighting. Canelo tries to go up top, change his eye level, and then Jacobs later in the fight. You get that hip whack.
Right hook. Excuse me.
Calm. Moving forward and landing.
Get your opponent to bite, you can turn that into a left hook. That's exactly
what... Was moving his head so beautifully right in front of him.
Canelo has in the last couple of fights.
This is fantastic defense in this round from Canelo. Make the man miss.
That is a beautiful display.
Executive producers, Maverick Carter and LeBron James, Sip of the World. It has been fascinating so far. Canelo Alvarez,
his accuracy is the difference in some of the impact on Canelo.
And Canelo continues just to slip punches. He continues to do so. Floyd Mayweather style.
It's so hard to do. It takes confidence to do that.
And counter hooks as
Canelo coming forward, being defensive against a
slip, and then answer. And then he smells that advantage. Canelo Alvarez, Sergio, that they were telling him 2-punch combination.
Land something in between, catch Canelo, who's the fast. Canelo's inching his way in. The closer he gets in.
Not bothering to slip those shots, almost as if, hey, if you're not going to... The slipping, waiting to slip and counter. Canelo touches him with the shots. But scoring Alvarez and a right hand from a jab.
With a left hook to the liver there, but those have a stinging effect.
Oh, nothing from Tony Weeks. You get the sense.
So maybe he's looking to take this fight into the middle and later round.
Right. You can box the rest of the way here, Sergio, and go through.
By Andre Rozier, you don't want to get beat by a little bit just after he's done punching.
So Jacobs would have to come out of his shell. He'll have 43, and I would venture to say that the harder shots also.
You know, we wondered coming in what style of forward being the aggressor.
In front of your man, wait for the jabs, make him miss.
See right there, Daniel Jacobs turned southpaw, and he missed that from a left-handed angle.
Jacobs, hey, we're going to have to initiate. We're going to have to go after his
power with that right hook from that angle. And a southpaw
back and forth and catch him in between.
Well, listen, I thought it was a bad idea. Why not? Give him this different angle. Give Canelo something different.
See, it's just more slapping from
position, but still has a lot of power, especially in that right hook.
Oh, he could sniff that out, Sergio. You could see. He's right above.
Natural left-hander is your defense is what suffers. You can punch.
Hello. Rounds. Daniel Jacobs comes out southpaw here in rounds
to 1 in favor of Canelo Alvarez. I should say 3 of these.
Thing when you're not a natural left-hander, it's the defense that you're going to be.
I just don't know if Jacobs has this, or you can't hurt him. He marches in. Jacobs stays left-handed.
See, that's big shots.
Canelo also with a good level of energy. I mean, we're in the 7th and fight on. Very close there. Standing right in front of each other. Jacobs looking for a better angle. Counter. But anything that changes the tide. Jacobs lands.
The ring with confidence.
On wings already. He's 28 years old. This is what. Another
stance for Danny Jacobs. It seems like he's doing his better.
So by the way, CompuBox backing that up. Jacobs landed 15 jabs. And now we see Jacobs moves back to the orthodox stance.
Enough as a southpaw. He needs to throw combinations, stick behind the jab.
Trejos was in Canelo's corner. Claudia, what did you hear there?
They want him to throw more punches to the body.
Terrific. Look, he's not going to walk through this guy. Danny Jacobs world now.
Yes, he does. The head movement is the most impressive thing. Turned his cheek. He was so confident in there. I mean, he looks amazing.
This is the opportunity of a lifetime. He told us he's going to have to change something.
Trainer Andre Rozier said, okay, we need a
That right hand. Good answer from Canelo. Now we mix it up. That hook landed by Gal again, but Jacobs is going to have to do something, and he might
do not want to mix it up with Canelo on the inside.
Ooh. But the right hand missed, but Jacobs goes on the offensive.
I agree with you. Daniel Jacobs did some really nice things in that round, but made the difference.
Interesting in the corner for Danny Jacobs. Andre Rozier said, hey,
Jacobs turning southpaw again. He had success in an orthodox stance.
Fight high and punch totals in that last round, in round 8. Danny Jacobs telling us, hey, I can beat Canelo. Skill not going to do it. Canelo is younger, stronger, and just hard body shot by Canelo while they there by Canelo again. Danny Jacobs in this fight, not wasting any energy. Mayweather Mosley, that was against Jose Cotto. Practice, and you can see how Kami is. Wow, big shot
to show you he's hurt. He's too experienced, but that was a big shot landed
in that orthodox stance where he's had the most success.
Well,
yeah,
but is that enough to win the round? That's the question.
You've got to score every second of every minute of every round. Necessarily give that round.
Incredible.
No.
I heard that too. That was incredible.
Rounds here, round 10, middleweight championship of the world. Canelo last round.
Yeah, I gave that last round to Daniel Jacobs as well. 80.
False stance. That's the punch that I said earlier. Drop me. Was
that hook, but trying to get some power on it now. Whacks him on that left hip. Hard thing. Hit him with a hook. Cuffed him with the hook. point if you are Daniel Jacobs.
Change in Jacobs' bravado right now. He's standing a little.
Right hand to the body and the head. Canelo fighting off the ropes with hard hook.
And not having as much success as he does in this one.
Final minute, half minute of this round, round 10. You have to make a decision whether you're just going to fight. But if you do so, you put yourself in danger.
Another big shot on top of Canelo's head. Canelo took it well.
Because we are in the home of Canelo Alvarez. If you're a fan of the sport, if you're a fan of sports, you have effort every time out, and is the premier boxer.
We're seeing Golovkin turn into the bad boy here. Maybe turn.
Can get past Daniel Jacobs. So far, it looks like he'll be able to do now.
Look for Jacobs to look for something dramatic, but is it too little, too late in the championship rounds?
As he steps in.
It's a really good body shot there by Jacobs.
Belt line by Jacobs, Tony Weeks.
His way in right now, they're stepping on each other's feet. They're battling for foot position.
In the 11th round. And you could make a case. Chris Mannix, how do you have it?
I think it's close, though. Rounds were close, so these scorecards might be a little surprising.
And still in the southpaw stance, but now moves orthodox. Particularly close. You're scoring it. At least trying to here while you're also just perhaps a little gassed. Here, it would seem all the belts are going to Daniel Jacobs, Chris Mannix. How do you have it going into the final round?
Because I think he could be up on at least one judge's scorecard.
Slip there in the middle of the ring. Jacobs slipping on that, also slipping from the sheer force to do something. If it's a little desperate, well,
say those close rounds were swayed towards Jacobs.
That's a good answer there by Jacobs. Old two-punch combo. Excellent action here in the final round. Right hand and an uppercut. Fighting effectively. Answering is... But he has poured a lot into the ring. He's trying to use it. Jacobs' rubber cut lands by Canelo.
He is against Danny Jacobs.
That had the look of
high risk, high reward type punch.
Must know he needs something here. At the very least, needs to win this round. It has not been a lot of fight. Final seconds. Dave Moretti, Steve Weisfeld, Michael Buffer is ready.
The winner will be the unified WB 113. Glenn Feldman scores it. Famous decision. Damas y caballeros de Saul